Well, welcome back everybody. I got my sidekick Loxy. Come on. It is November 15th. We just this morning wrapped up combining the last corn. We did the last soybeans earlier in the week. And we are back in York County, Pennsylvania, beautiful York County, in my Plenish soybean field that we harvested in a previous video where I talked about what happened when I didn't when I didn't spray the wheat. So we're over here and we're gonna plant cover crop. Now I know I got some volunteer weeds here. I don't know, I'm gonna have to contend with them somehow. But I want to get a cover crop seeded. I know it's really late, but being late beans, they were planted quite late, so they were mature late. So we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna title this as the Walnut Hollow Regenerative series. I have Walnut Hollow POV where I show you the point of view of everything I'm doing, but I also started doing Walnut Hollow Regenerative, and what that is as we dabble into regenerative experiments, I should say. So what we're doing with this cover crop, nothing too exciting. I got rye, wheat, and the front one is purple top turnips. VNS for variety not stated, purple top turnips. Got them from King's Agri Seeds. And what I'm going to try and do, the rye is just in case I run out, and the next thing I'm going to is rye. So I'm going to start out by opening the wheat hoppers. Now each hopper is 50 units, 50 bushels. So there's 50, there's 100. And then this is mostly empty. It only has 2 bags I dumped in, so it should be 100 pounds. So I got 100 bushels of wheat, 100 pounds of purple top turnips. I'm going to mix that in. And the way I'm going to do that is when you open up this slot on the bottom, you pull that out, if I can do it with one hand. And what I'm going to do, there's an auger runs underneath here. I'm just going to crack this ever so slightly because them turnip seeds are very small. And my objective would be that the turnips get blended into the auger as we fill up the drill. And there's somewhat of a homogeneous mixture. It's not going to be a perfect blend like it would be if I bought it that way, but I have wheat. The wheat seed I didn't buy. It's wheat that was harvested in this wheat bean field this past summer. So I'm planting wheat after wheat, but its only purpose is cover crop. And the purple top turnips, the landowner largely has this property for hunting, and so they take a heavy emphasis on the deer population. So the purple top turnips are beneficial for my crop as they reduce compaction because they make a turnip in the ground, and then when it dies it rots off and gives a channel for corn or soybean roots to follow, as well as green manure. And it also is a good deer feed, so the deer can eat the purple top turnips. I get soil health benefits, win-win. So purple top turnips, wheat, and if I happen to run out and I'm not quite done, I'll throw a little bit of my dad's rye in and I'll just pay him accordingly. So stay tuned. Alright, that kind of worked, but kind of didn't. But I'll show you. So this is our wheat direct out of the combine. If you look really close, there's a little black seed there. Tell you what, a lot of it splashed out. So if you look in between here, these little guys here, I can't show it, it's too small, but it's mixed in there. So there's purple top turnips in the drill, on the drill, all over the drill. And if you're wondering why I did it so sloppy and splashed so much everywhere, it's because the battery died. And if I turned the switch off, basically when I kept the RPMs up on the motor that runs the auger, it had enough battery voltage to hold the throttle up because it's electronic actuated. And if I turned it off, it wouldn't pull it back on. So basically I had all the valves, all the tank closed, and I threw the auger in its spot, turned the switch on, went down, manually hit it, and the voltage held it open, and I quick ran up before anything came out of the auger. But I don't know if we used all those up. There might be still some in there, I don't know. But I know I didn't use all the wheat, so we're gonna try and use it all, see what we can come up with. Stay tuned. But just grabbing my things, but somebody decided to take her position as the operator of this machine. Well, I was just planting along and I heard a very loud bang and felt it in the whole tractor. That's not good. It just broke. And I really don't feel like I can run it the rest of the way like that. I don't think a piece actually fell off. I don't know. Loxy, come! Well, I guess that means I'm either done for the day or I'm not putting any down pressure. I guess I'll just relax it and see what it does once. And then I'll decide, because that's not good. Well, this is why we got tools on the truck. I got the torch bottles. I got to change the end and put the rosebud tip on the torch. We're going to heat that up, bend it back, and then we're going to weld something over it. Well, she's still glowing hot, but right inside there, she's got a crack down on the bottom right there. And then we got the top. We were kind of able to wrap it back around with the hammer. And now I guess I'm gonna get a grinder, grind this clean and try and weld something. All right, we stretched out the welder leads and we're gonna see if she starts. Ouch. Well, there we go. Got a bolt welded on top and basically made a giant gusset. A whole lot better than that. So I think I'm gonna end the video there. I'm gonna keep planting. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're interested in watching more stuff, check out the rest of the channel. Walnut Hollow POV is the things I do day to day. Walnut Hollow Regenerative is the experiments of things that I do with the crops and stuff to try to find a better way. So I got a big old mess to clean up. Loxy is, when I got up there to move the hydraulics, she's just laying on the driver's seat taking a nap, waiting to go back to planting. So thank you guys, God bless you. Tune back in, subscribe to the channel. See ya.